you shall not eat. For in the day that you eat, you shall die. Now, the serpent was more subtle than any other part that the Lord God had made. But the serpent said to the woman, "You will not die." So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and a delight to the eyes, she took of its fruit and ate. She also gave some to her husband, and he ate. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth to the ground from which he was taken.
Okay, Ben. Nah.
Now the whole earth had one language and few words. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city, and a tower with its top in the heavens, and let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the sons of men had built. And the Lord said, "Behold, they are one people, and they have all one language. Come, let us get down, and there confuse their language. They must understand what is speech." And they left off building the city. Therefore its name was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of all the earth. And from there the Lord scattered them abroad over the face of all the earth. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, "I have had a dream, and there is no one who can interpret it. And I have heard it said of you that when you hear a dream, you can interpret it." Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Behold, in my dream I was standing on the banks of the Nile, and 7 cows, fat and sleek, came up out of the Nile and fed in the reed grass. And 7 other cows came up after them, poor and very gaunt and thin, such as I have never seen in all the land of Egypt. And the thin and gaunt cows ate up the first 7 fat cows." Then Joseph said to Pharaoh, "The 7 good cows are 7 years, and the 7 good ears are 7 years. There will come 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt. But after them there will arise 7 years of famine, and all the plenty will be forgotten in the land of Egypt. The famine will consume the land."
Andre Brine.
Righteous man, blameless in his generation. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight. The earth was filled with violence. And God said to Noah, "I have determined to make an end of all flesh. The earth is filled with violence through them. Behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood. Make holes in the ark and cover it inside and out with pitch. For behold, I will bring flood waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, in which is the breath of life from the earth. And of every living thing of all flesh, you shall bring 2 of every sort into the ark to keep them alive with you. They shall be male and female. Also take with you every sort of food that is eaten, and store it up, and it shall serve as food for you and for them." Now there arose a new king over Egypt who did not know Joseph. And he said to his people, "Behold, the people of Israel are too many and too mighty for us. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply." Therefore they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with heavy burdens. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied, and the more they spread abroad. So they made the people of Israel serve with rigor, and they made their lives bitter with hard service in mortar and brick, and in all kinds of work in the field. In all their work, they made them serve with rigor. Then Pharaoh commanded all his people, every son that is born to the Hebrews you shall cast into the Nile, but you shall let every daughter live. Now a man from the house of Levi went and took to wife a daughter of Levi. The woman conceived and bore a son, and when she could hide him no longer, she took for him a basket made of bulrushes, and daubed it with bitumen and pitch. And she put the child in it, and placed it among the reeds at the river's brink. And his sister stood at a distance to know what would be done to him. Now the daughter of Pharaoh came down to bathe at the river, and her maidens walked beside the river. She saw the basket among the reeds, and sent her maid to fetch it. When she opened it, she saw a child, and lo, the babe was crying. She took pity on him, and the child grew, and she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son, and she named him Moses, for she said, because I drew him out of the water.
ఇంకెక్కడ బాబా ఏమున్నదంటే థ్యాంక్ గాడ్
ఎవరు కనిపించలేదు ఎవరు లేదా
At Mount Sinai was wrapped in smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire. And the smoke of it went up like the smoke of a kiln, and the whole mountain quaked greatly. Now when all the people received the fire, the lightnings, and the sound of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking, then Moses went up on the mountain. The cloud covered the mountain. And Moses entered the cloud, and went up on the mountain. Moses was on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. And he gave to Moses, when he had made an end of speaking upon Mount Sinai, the 2 tables of the testimony, tables of stone. And as soon as he came near the camp and saw the calf dead, Moses ran to the burning fire, and he threw the tables into his hands, and broke them.
అక్కడ దగ్గరికి నుంచి వచ్చాము ఎవరు లేరు కదా
And he dreamed that there was a ladder set up on the earth, and the top had reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord, the God of Abraham your father, and the God of Isaac. The land on which you lie I will give to you, and to your descendants. And your descendants shall be like the dust of the earth, and you shall spread abroad to the west, the east, and to the north, and to the south.
డ్రీమ్ అబ్రహాం యాకోబు కలగంటాడు కదా